Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, May 13th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Okay, I need to hustle this morning. I am meeting my Leadership Anne Arundel flagship class in a bit, so a quick thank you to everybody who retweeted for the Sam House. They did hit their goal and then some, like nearly $32,000 and counting, and I will pick some of the winners a little bit later on tonight when I get back. All right, so let's get into it. We are getting close. Yesterday, Governor Hogan said that all COVID restrictions would be lifted effective Saturday, with the exception of indoor masking, and surprisingly, County Executive Pittman went along with it. So, bars, restaurants, performance venues, stadiums, festivals, etc., all at 100% capacity. As to the indoor masking, as soon as that hits 70% of adults in the state having received at least one dose of the vaccine, the governor said he would lift the mandate on that. My bet is that will go up next week. Other items: with places being unable to get employees, beginning in late June, the Department of Labor will begin reinstating the requirement for proof of work search in order to get unemployment insurance. Vaccines for kids 12 and older can be had beginning today, and it must be the Pfizer vaccine, and you can find out where they are at covidvax.maryland.gov. So some great news for businesses all across the state. Now let's hit that 70% goal. The governor wants to hit it by Memorial Day, but I really think we're going to hit it next week, and we can chuck the masks as soon as we get there, so go get that shot. Governor Hogan also addressed the Colonial Pipeline shutdown hack ransom attack. He said that Maryland does not really rely on it too much, as much of our oil comes into the port of Baltimore on tankers and is trucked. But according to NBC, 4.1% of the gas stations in Maryland are without fuel, 17% in Virginia, and 8% in D.C. Now, Colonial says they restarted the pipeline at 5 p.m. yesterday, so the fuel is running, but it will take some time to get flowing as it was before. But something exacerbating the problem is that people are panic buying. Remember, just like the toilet paper. If you need gas, go get it. Don't stockpile it. You want to get the app called Gas Buddy, and you can find the closest gas station to you that has the fuel. It even lists the prices and everything else for you. The other day, I got gas at Quiet Waters Exxon. It was Tuesday night, and they were out of regular gas, so I had to go with the medium grade, and that was at $3.66 a gallon. Take a deep breath. This too shall pass. Whenever I see news about the end of the school year, I can't help but think of Alice Cooper. Final day of school for most non-senior students in Anne Arundel County will be June 18th. Seniors, you're done on May 27th. Enjoy Beach Week. And let's not forget about the teachers who have had to put up with the most challenging, hellacious year and a half. They are done on June 21st. Teachers, enjoy your summer. You all deserved it times 10. And when it all comes to an end in September, Wednesday, September 8th is the first day of school for next year. And once you get out of high school, you may want to go to college. Well, listen up. The University of Maryland Global Campus and Anne Arundel Community College have struck up a deal to allow students to start at AACC and wrap up at UMGC in 5 years with a bachelor's and master's in computer science. The deal is that you are at AACC for 3 years, you transfer to UMGC for 1, and then a final one at UMGC will nail down that master's degree in one of the better paying and in-demand industries, I might add. And speaking of going to college, if that is in your future, please don't forget about MHEC, the Maryland Higher Education Commission. They have about $120 million every year to give away to help you out and achieve your dreams. And to wrap it up, here is an I bet you didn't know that factoid. The city of Annapolis currently has 14 EV charging stations, 4 ready to come online in a few weeks, 8 getting ready for construction, and another dozen in the works. Currently, there are Truxton Park at the Rec Center, West Street at the library, Whitmore Garage, Knighton Garage, and Giant Food on Bay Ridge Road. 4 more will come online before July 4th in the Gottschalk garage. So for all of you Tesla, Volt, and Bolt owners out there you go. Okay, that's it for the news today. As always, thank you for listening. And if you are somewhere where you can leave us a rating or a review, please do. And make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues all know to follow us. It really does help. A quick thank you to the sponsor for today's Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services, and the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. It is Thursday, so we have Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace here with your Maker Minutes. And of course, George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. All of that in just about 60 seconds.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. With all the talk of energy resilience in the news recently, I'm surprised there's not more talk about solar plus batteries, especially since 1/3 of all of our new residential solar projects include a battery backup system that provides instant energy security and peace of mind. And with incentives in place for battery backup, this investment is now more affordable than ever. With financing rates as low as 0.99% and plans offering 18 months same as cash, it's now easier than ever to go solar with no money down. Financing creates an easy bill swap scenario where you replace your electric bill with a loan payment, allowing you to build equity in your own personal energy supply. Don't wait for your next power outage to act. Contact us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net to learn more about solar with battery backup. Don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, May 13th. Yesterday continued the streak of cool springtime days for the Annapolis region, and while today will start out fairly chilly across the area with 30s and 40s for AM lows, sunshine and lighter winds will help afternoon highs get to the 70-plus degree mark for many across Anne Arundel County, with more sunshine and 70s expected through the week and weekend as highs warm into the low to mid-70s Friday and Saturday before mid to upper 70s on Sunday. So make plans now to get out and about today through the weekend as conditions will be ideal each day. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
I've always loved being a realtor because to me, it's more than a job. It's something that gives me an incredible sense of helping others. And this year in particular, when so many people we've helped had to move rather than wanted to move, it gave me an even greater sense of purpose. Whatever the reason for someone's move, from a career relocation to simply needing to downsize, it has truly been super rewarding and a privilege to be able to assist our clients through all the steps of their journeys. Though it hasn't always been easy, we've learned new ways of navigating the home buying and selling process. So whether you need to say goodbye to your current home or are looking for a new house to start the next chapter of your life in, the Kristi Neidhardt Team is here to work with you and for you, because truly we are all in this together.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. On Saturday, head on down to the Beverly Triton Nature Park for a cicada hike. Park ranger will take you around and you can look and listen for cicadas. Knits and Pieces behind the Wawa on Bestgate Road has a couple more knitting classes. Starting on Saturday, it's the first in their technique classes called A Series of Hats. Saturday the 15th and also on May 22nd deals with cables, utilizing Kelborn Woolen's December hat forms as a base for the first hat class. In June, there'll be 2 lace classes. In July is 2 short rows and mosaic knitting classes. Knits and Pieces Learn to Knit classes are back for May. Starting on Sunday, These semi-private sessions are held after hours and are limited to 4 individuals, safely distanced. Also, if you need some help, check out the knit coaching sessions on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at various times of day to best fit your schedule. At Whole Foods in Annapolis, check out their Half Pint Kids Club, today with Fruit Sundae Cones, and on Tuesday with English Muffin Donuts, both for ages 3 to 5. At Art Farm in Annapolis, registration is open for their summer semester, which starts in June. Their classes for kids as young as 8, going all the way up to adult classes. Some of their spring semester is still going on, as well as some other classes. Tomorrow, Outdoor Sketch Nights are back, a monthly outdoor gathering for anyone wanting to let loose, for an evening of sketching and artistic community. Each month they'll have a different model that could range from burlesque to a professional life drawing model in a costume. Not a drawing class, just a fun social hangout. On Saturday, there's a Make It, mosaic tile house number, or garden tile class. And on Wednesday, there's a virtual block printing class with the illustrious Anita Hagen. Their spring semester continues with, today, beginner photography for ages 12 through 16. Tomorrow, there's virtual cartoon workshop for ages 12 through 16. Saturday, there's Doodle Mania with Charles Lawrence from FinArt for ages 8 through 12. Monday, there's a beginner drawing class for ages 8 through 11. Tuesday, there's graphic design for ages 12 through 16. And Wednesday, there's mixed media and sculpture for ages 8 through 11, with another session for ages 12 through 16. Work seems to be progressing nicely on Patrick Doherty's stickwork sculpture at Maryland Hall. And last I heard, they'll be continuing work again between Monday the 17th and Friday the 21st. Doherty's done over 300 monumental interactive sculptures in his 35 years of work, and they're quite impressive to see. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today there's a garden roundtable movie discussion with organic gardening. The 2 movies being discussed are In Organic We Trust, as well as The Organic Life, both available through the library's access to Canopy with a K. Today there's a virtual Instant Pot cooking class focusing on appetizers. Saturday there's Design Challenge, as well as gardening in containers and Baywise gardening, and Cardinal Chats. Crofton High School students present a virtual demonstration detailing their scientific research relating to our red-feathered friends, the cardinals. And then on Tuesday, check out a virtual visit with the National Electronics Museum, covering everything from telegraph and radio to radar and satellites. The National Electronics Museum in Linthicum has everything electronic. Also check out the library's various book clubs, story times, trivia nights, and other specialty programs. At Unallocated Space in Severn, tonight, join them for another virtual happy hour. On Saturday, check out the Macro May Test Tune and Open House. Macro stands for Maryland Area Combat Robotics. Then on Monday, Unallocated has another project night. At Annapolis Makerspace this week. On Tuesday, check out our monthly CAD, CAM, and CNC with Fusion 360 3D design workshop online. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. You can also find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
He started to get down on one knee, and I saw the ring, and I saw him, and I honestly don't know that I said yes right on the back.
She didn't say anything. She was just shaking for a little while, and then I think you said yes eventually.
Yeah, I guess I did.
hope so.
I'm Steve Samaras of Zachary's Jewelers. That was John and Michelle's story of yes. For a chance to win a beautiful, rare, responsibly sourced Forevermark Tribute Collection diamond pendant, share your story at astoryofyes.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.